picture of all your uncles and you. I mean, when they were 17, just 17 kids themselves, ended up with a great big enormous family.
Yeah, I did.
Tell us about that, because I don't remember all the uncles and aunties.
Well, my father's mum and dad died in there. Oh, my granddad was in the 50s. My grandfather, he was in the early 60s, he died. And, but they had a big family, so there was, so I think, Uncle Elf, Uncle John, Uncle Danny, Aunt Mel, Aunt Mag, young Dennis, 6, and Danny was very young, and of course Dennis' cousin was Aunt Mag's son, was a baby.
Uncle Danny grew up with you guys, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's called my mum.
Yeah.
Because what happened was my parents then moved in so my mum could look after them. My dad was working and they could help support them, you see.
What about the others? Were they old enough to be on their own, or did they go elsewhere?
No, they all stayed there.
Oh, they all.
So there was
stayed.
6, 7, my mum 7, my dad 8, Uncle Ronnie was baby, he was 9, me 10, and Uncle Harry 11. There was 11 people in a 2-bedroomed house.
Where did you all sleep?
On top of each
Wow.
other.
In one bedroom there was me and Harry in one bed, and there was Aunt Nell and Aunt Mag with young Dennis, who was just a small boy, in another bed. In the other bedroom, my Uncle John and Uncle Elf and Danny slept. Danny always moaned because he complained he was stuck putting the bottom of the bottom of the bed so their feet was sticking in the face all the
Oh,
time.
yeah, that I would complain.
Yeah. And my mum and dad with Ronnie slept down in the front room, what they call the front room,
Yeah.
downstairs. They put a bed up in there. Because there was no bathroom in these houses. Oh, thank you, dear. There was no bathroom. And it's all just gas lights, you know.
Yeah.
All cooking was done on the stove, on the fire,
Right.
and no washing machines and fridges and things like that.
How old were you when they all came to live with you?
Or we went to live with them.
Or you went to live with them?
Yeah, I was about, Harry was about 4 and I was 2,
Oh,
probably,
jeez.
small.
Was Ronnie born then?
Oh no, I must have been older than that because Ronnie was born then. No, that's right, I was just starting school, infant school as they call it.
Right.
So I would be about 5, Harry would be about 7.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Now, out of that group, was Uncle Danny the youngest?
he was the youngest
Okay.
of all their side, yeah.
Is,
Except for Dennis, of course, he was a nephew, if you like, of Dan's,
oh, okay.
Aunt Mag's boy.
Right.
And
He's the one that just died recently?
no, that was Bernard. That was Aunt Nell's son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Dennis was, when we moved from there, because after the war, no, before the war, all that area was all slum area, really. You know, very old houses with the docks, and the Greater London Council, or the LCC, London County Council was calling it, started to build these big estates outside London, and then they moved people out from there in much newer modern houses, you know. And by that time, of course, Danny had left school and the others all at work, and so they managed on their own down there anyway. And but Danny still called Nanny, me, Mum,
Yeah.
right, you know, all the time. He looked at his mum, really,
Wow.
you know. Yeah. But,
Same thing, really.
yeah.
And Uncle Danny is the only one that's alive out of all of
The
them,
only,
right?
is the only one left, Uncle Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the only one that's left there.
The
Yeah.
godfather of the family.
That's right. He says to Harry, he says to Uncle Harry, when I go, Harry, you've got to be the godfather. Yeah.